on, and I'm trying to convince him to update his computers, his networks. A lot of attorneys are working off outdated systems that courts aren't digitizing and getting modernized as well. And so it's either move forward with the times or not survive. So
Yeah. So we could have literally a whole discussion on AI. The way I see it, there's always going to be, and mostly it would probably be small firms, just based out of a need, a budget limitation, where they will say, oh, okay, if we implement these AI tools and we have one paralegal who knows how to use AI, that will allow us to only have one instead of three salaries, right? There will always be firms like that. What I have been seeing the last year is that firms are saying, we're going to get our paralegals and associates up to speed on AI because now we can take on more clients. We can bring in more money, not contract and say we only need this. It's no, it now what our three paralegals, we're not laying off two of them so that because one can do the job. We have three paralegals who can do the work of five, which means we can bring in more clients. So that's truly where I see it going. Miss
no,
one.
I just wanted to close and say I agree with you on that. My thought in talking about this is to generate the conversation that AI is like anything else, a tool. And if you use said tool in an inappropriate way, you're gonna have problems.
So here's for everybody who's new to AI, I'll give you this input real quick that'll help you when you're going through and you're thinking because if you're not using it, you might be thinking, well, see, so then why would I even bother to learn it? Why would I even? The reason why it's doing that, the reason why all of them do that is because they want to please you. That they literally want to, and that's why whenever you're using AI, here's a quick tip. What I put in a lot of mine now is I'll say, let's spar about this. Do not agree with what I say just for the sake of agreeing with me. I will literally put that in my prompt because if you guys are using it, tell me if you've seen this. You say, hey, I call him Roby. Hey, Roby, I've got an idea. I want to blow up my business and just stop selling courses and I want to start a gardening business. How does that sound? He will say, and that sounds wonderful. Let's work on a 10-step plan to get you started tomorrow. You know what I mean? It because it does. It wants to please you. And so it knows that case law needs to sound legit, right? It knows if you use it enough, it starts to know what kind of business you're in, and it's going to sound official and real to you. So you gotta love it. We get some good stories, I'm telling you. I've argued with mine too. So mine, but it was a perfect example. I use it in the AI boot camp. Is I said to 3 different, AI tools because I wanted to see which one was gonna give me better results. I gave it, act as a senior paralegal who functions like a senior associate and draft me a trial prep checklist that includes everything I need to be doing from 90 days out for trial and do it in a timeline. Fed it into ChatGPT and told Roby, merge these 3 without and delete the duplicates so that I don't have duplicates and tell me which ones are more complete. So it does that and it sends me back a list that only had like 50. And I'm like, that can't be possible, Roby. The one had 74. You're doing something wrong here. Oh, I'm sorry, Anne. Let me try again. So it goes in but so I printed them all out. I figured, all right, I'm just going to do it by hand myself. Printed it all out, looked at it, compared it. Everything on the list was vague, it wasn't specific, and here was the point that I made. The reason why AI is not going to take all of your jobs, and the reason why AI couldn't put together a prep checklist like mine, is because AI has never been inside a courtroom assisting at trial. It doesn't have real world lived experience and context to be able to apply what it needs. So yeah, are there going to be some cheap firms who just don't wanna hire extra people and think that they can just have their associate jump into AI and print a trial prep checklist? Sure. Let them do it and let them get into the courtroom and realize they're missing half the stuff that they needed, and then I mean, because sometimes you have to learn your lessons. So, that's my take on it.